Hello, everyone. My name is Han Nguyen, and I'm a communications intern at the Career Center, and I'm here with Pinellas County Schools. And so, my first question would be, can you introduce yourself and your role within the county schools?
Yes, so my name is Shanae Ferguson. I am a recruiter in talent acquisition with Pinellas County Schools. We are a K through 12 school district located in Tampa Bay, Florida. And my role as a recruiter is to recruit instructional staff to our district. So to get people who are interested in becoming teachers, talk to them all about our district and see if this would be the right fit for them. I also have a specific focus on recruiting teachers of color here to Pinellas County Schools as well.
I think it's so important to have teachers of color, and that's really great to hear. And what types of roles will you be recruiting for, and who are they open to?
Yeah, so in order to be a teacher here with Pinellas County Schools in Florida, you do have to have a bachelor's degree. It does not have to be in education, it could be in a certifiable area like math or science or biology or social sciences. But we are recruiting across the board for every grade level from elementary school to middle school to high school teachers. We also recruit for school social workers, school counselors, and school psychologists.
That's great. And I'm really happy to hear that there's also qualifications for certifiable areas as well. And then, so what does diversity and inclusion look like at Pinellas County Schools?
Yeah, so one of the areas that we are specifically focusing on is getting more representation in our schools so that our student population more closely aligns with our teacher population. We are a very diverse district of people. About 50% of our students are white, but the other 50% come from every other racial and ethnic background that you can think of. And so, what we're really trying to do is recruit teachers of color down here to Pinellas that want to go into the classroom and be that representation and that model for those students as well. We have great support programs for teachers here. We have affinity groups, or you may know them as employee resource groups for Black women, Black men, Asian American Pacific Islander, Latinx, and LGBTQ. So those groups meet once a month. And those teachers can get together and talk about those shared experiences that they have in the classroom. We also have ongoing professional development that really focuses on anti racism, on diversity, on equity for all of your students so that it doesn't matter if you're a teacher of color or not, you know how to reach those students that are in your classroom that come from different racial and ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah, definitely. It's great that there's a lot of initiatives and students and teachers having that space to share experiences and be role models. I think that's really awesome. And so I know you touched on it before, but could you tell me why is diversity important to Pinellas County Schools?
Yeah, so diversity means everything to us because it means everything to our students. It's very important for students to be able to see themselves in the teachers that are walking around their schools. It's important for them to be able to see themselves in the curriculum that's taught in the classroom. Um, and every student does not learn the same way. And it's important for teachers and staff to understand that in order to teach students math and science and social studies and language, you first have to be able to reach them on a personal level and you have to build those relationships with them. So, the more diverse our teaching staff is, the more representation our students will have and the more positive experiences they'll have in the classroom.
Yeah, I really like that emphasis on relationship building. And so my last question for you is, why have you chosen Stony Brook University as a place to address your diversity recruitment?
Yeah, absolutely. So, when COVID happened and everything went virtual, we really couldn't have, those face to face where I could go to the job fairs and I could kind of seek out, teachers of color and say, hey, come on over to our table. So, anytime we saw a college or university that had a specific focus on diversity, because our teacher pipeline at the university level as well could also stand to be more diverse. And we have to be doing more for students at the collegiate level as well, especially students of color. So when I saw that Stony Brook had a specific career fair for diversity, I knew that I wanted to be a part of it. And we have teachers from Stony Brook that have come down to Pinellas County, and they are loving it here. They love the weather, and they have really had great experiences. So we did it once before, and we're going to keep coming back every time.
It sounds like a lot of Stony Brook alumni are having really great experiences as well with diversity and also Pinellas County schools. And thank you so much for coming in today and also sharing this information with us. And we hope to see everyone at the diversity fair.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.